What's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here, guitarjams.com. Really stoked to bring you guys another lesson, heavily requested. Slash is obviously an awesome guitar player. He has a lot of really cool riffs. He always has a little bit of blues in there and a little bit of groove in there, even though he's playing, real heavy sounding guitar. Real quick, we've got the guitar here tuned down a half step, a la Slash. And we're going to zoom in, and I'm going to break down, the first 3/4 of the lesson. So let's do that. But real quick, I take all my requests and send out other guitar lesson features on my list. And the link is right down there. You can even see the little hashtag says requests. When you confirm on that, you can reply right with the requests, and I log them all in. And that's where this one came from. So anyway, that link's right down there. But enough of that. Let's just zoom in, and I'm going to show you how to play this tune. Here we go. All right, I'm going to break this down. Remember, we're tuned a half step down. And then the other thing, people ask about my amp settings a lot, pedal settings. Honestly, most of the time, I keep my amp settings flat. Like if you have a 1 to 10, they're basically all at 5. And then you've got gain and volume. Tune in, and you can get kind of the amount of distortion you want. Or you can use a pedal, and I'm using a Plimsoll pedal. And for this lesson, I've got the distortion turned up and the volume turned down so you can hear me talk for the lesson portion. But so I've got a distortion pedal on, and, turn the distortion up for more distortion, the volume up or down for level, and that's it. So I'm pretty much just kind of a normal flat EQ. All right. So the beginning, there's multiple guitar parts, and they're kind of like blending in together. And basically, what you have is the same chords that are in the song, mainly revolving around an F sharp power chord. I'm going to show you 2 ways to play that F sharp power chord. One way is kind of like the lone guitar player way. So you'd have the 2nd fret on the E and the 4th fret on the A. So that's F sharp 5 or F sharp power chord. Then we need an E power chord, which is the open E string and the 2nd fret of the A. And then also going on during that intro is an A power chord, which is the same thing as E, but scooted over. So you got the open A and the 2nd fret on the D. Then you've got a B power chord, which is 2nd fret on the A, 4th fret on the D. Back to the E power chord. So watch this real quick. So you got F sharp power chord. E, then you've got A power chord, E, F sharp. And there's a little noodling going on as well. Same thing again. But now let me show you the other way to play those power chords. A little more interesting. They cut through in the band as well. And these are some of the choices you have. So for the F sharp, instead of playing that, we can play this. Index finger on the root. And that's an F sharp note right there. But now we're on the 4th fret of the D. Then we're on the 6th fret of the G. And then the 7th fret of the B with our pinky. And now we have an F sharp power chord that's like in the upper register. Really cuts through nice. The E would be the same thing, a whole step down. Back up. The A, we're going to follow the root with my index finger. So the A power chord that we were normally playing here, we can now do like this. The A's right there on the 7th fret of the D, 9th fret of the G, 10th fret of the B. So that's A, then E, then up to F sharp. Once again, index on the 7th, 2nd, 4th. And what's really cool is 2 guitar players can do it, where one guy's doing that one and the other guy's doing this one. And it's great for lots of other hard rock songs too, not just for this one. Okay, now we have a boogie, kind of boogie blues riff, but heavy, you know, distorted with a lot of punch, but ultimately it's kind of a funky little groove, and that's one of my favorite things about Slash are the riffs are very funky, but like with, you know, a lot of gain and distortion. So the riff goes like this: O2, and this is kind of revolving around a kind of F sharp blues kind of thing. So it's O2 on the E string. Then we're going to hammer on the A string from 0 to the 1. Now, there's some tricks. There's some tricks in there. Check that out. B do do da, B do do do. So it comes back down to that, then open, and we're going da 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 da. You got to get some meat of your right palm. You got to get some of that palm muting in there, which adds really nice texture as opposed to just playing it all open. But you got to get the riff down first, then focus on your palm muting if you can't do that yet. And then finally, open E, cut it off. All right? Then we have the verse, and we're going to play that F sharp power chord, and we're going to play that upper register version of it. And then we're doing a B power chord to an A power chord slide with that upper register voicing it as well. So it's A, which is 7, 9, 10, and then up a whole step. So you got. So check it out. We start on the F sharp, which is the 4th fret. Then down to the E. And there's no reason why you can't do it with the simple power chords like. So you got. There's no reason you can't do it that way, but the upper register cuts through, and especially when you have like a full band. It's just, it sounds cool. It's a little fancier, I guess. So once again. And look at my middle finger. It's sticking up. I'm not trying to offend you, but really it's just there for me to kind of mute those lower strings. I'm not thinking about it, but it's there to kind of buffer. It's the buffer zone right there. So you got So what I'm doing is I'm doing a B power chord. So it's the 2nd and 4th fret on the A string, D string. Window, but it means it's nice. Then we go up a whole step. So that's the 4th fret power chord, which we could call that C sharp power chord. We could call it D flat power chord, the same thing. Then we go up to E, which I'm just climbing it up off the A string there. So I'm on the 7th and 9th A string, D string, and I'm going ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, and into the chorus. So on that E, da-da-da-da-da-da, here I am. So check it out. From the B. In the window. And so then for the chorus, I'm kind of going back to your standard power chords like AC/DC style or whatever. And it basically goes like this. It's like a offbeat on the A power chord. So if I went down up, it would be just the up. See that? Down, up, down. That first down is muted. The up is an A. Then I'm going to the F sharp power chord, the meaty one. So watch. Same down up with the muting thing to an E power chord. So you've got A power chord to F sharp. Same thing to an E power chord. So watch this. A, F sharp, A, E, A, B, E, F sharp, A, F sharp, A, E, A, B, E, F sharp, then a lick. So it's the blues scale. Once again, when I talk about Slash using kind of the boogie blues and funky stuff as a hard rock guitar player, which I love. Nuno Bettencourt did that a lot too, or does that a lot, and he plays with Rihanna now, extremed into Rihanna. So we go like this. We got this little box blues scale here. Starts the lick starts on the 4th fret of the D, down the box, with the blues note in there. So it's like 4, 2, 4, 3, 2, 5, 2. It's fairly quick. You can pick every note. I tend to pull some of them off. Okay, so we got. Then, this is really cool, 3, 2. I'm going pinky to A so I can control it, but you could do the open A. But I'm going so I can cut it off. 3, 2, 5, open, 1, riff. right, that was the lesson. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got something from that. And also remember, I take all my requests on my list down there, that link down there. You can click it, check it out. I appreciate it. And we'll see you in another video lesson real soon. Take care.